9-year-old kid who makes $30 million a year. This is all that mass media focuses on when talking about Ryan Kaji. Yet they completely missed the point where Ryan's parents, Leon and Xian, developed completely new standard in how to manage the media brands online, from the way they produce their video, animated or merchandise products, to the way they spearhead the whole new level and evolution in the creator economy. By the end of this video, you will see the future of the creator economy from the perspective of this highly entertaining and hardworking family. Welcome to the TohirT channel. My name is Tahir and let's do this! Kids-oriented channels are among the top earners, the top most subscribed, the top most viewed channels on the whole YouTube in the entire world. Ryan Toys Reviews, or as it is known now, Ryan's World, has always been at the top of that chart, and it all started from the very simple idea pitched by this young kid.
Well, Brian been watching YouTube ever since he's little, and he started watching other kids on YouTube. And one day he just come up and asked me, you know, can we start a YouTube channel? There's other kids on here. It looks like they're having fun. Decided to just take him to the store and then just ask him, what toy do you want to play with? And that's just how we got started.
One short trip to the toy store, one Lego Duplo set, Ryan and Leon producing the first video, and we have ourselves the foundational block to that media empire that they built over the last 8 years. Ryan's content became ever increasingly popular throughout the years, and to no surprise, Ryan is a very relatable kid. Other kids like watching him. They enjoy watching him play video games, they enjoy watching him explore different parts of the world or different toys, sticking to the classic formula. And thanks to my kids watching Ryan's World, I started to observe a few very surprising things.
Welcome to
TohirT.
World.
What I always thought to be just a kid and his parents reviewing the toys turned out to be the whole conglomerate with multiple different channels, multiple different types of content, from regular toy reviews to them playing with the toys, to the animated characters that they showcase in some of those videos, to the animated characters hosting their own channels and shows, to the Let's Play videos, a ton of merchandise that they produce themselves and they stock the shelves in the major retailers like Walmart or Target here in the United States. The page with the partner names on their website that is brimming with major toy retailers and toy manufacturers. All of this combined demonstrated to me that this is no longer that tiny small entrepreneurial adventure by the two parents and their child. And yes, upon further researching, I discovered that Leon and Xian founded a company called Sunlight Entertainment that essentially housed all of those channels, all of those merchandising brands and other different ventures that they initiated off of the Ryan's World popularity. And through watching their content, through studying their company and observing what they do, I discovered these 3 following trends that I think are very telling of the future in the creator economy.
Welcome to
TohirT.
World.
The first observation, the presence of those fully voiced animated characters in multiple different types of content, including the Let's Plays with either Ryan or his parents. This is nothing new. I've discussed the trend of creation of the VTubers in this video, and to keep it short, this is essentially when the animated character is fully voiced and the actions of that animated character are controlled by an actual person, the creator, but you never see their face, and all of the content that they produce is actually created from the perspective of that animation. This is a smart approach by the Kaji's family because there are multiple different benefits to having those animated characters. The animated characters are easy to engage and keep the attention of the kids who are watching the programming. The animated characters are also cute, so they're awesome for the merchandise, just ask Disney. And let's not forget, the animated character means that the person behind them, the voice actor and the person who essentially manages all types of actions, is replaceable. I know it's grim, but that voice actor, that creator who sits behind the animated character, you no longer have to worry about losing them over the years or them growing bored with that kind of content, because you can just go hire someone who can replicate the same voice and you're off to the races, continuing to leveraging that animated character for years to come. You can watch me describe other in-depth benefits from the VTubers and why they're so useful for your channel, but specifically within the Ryan's World example for this video today, you should realize that the video creators who are hidden behind the animated character bring so many opportunities for the diversification of the content, for the ease of management of that content, and yes, for the fact that you no longer have to worry about the on-camera talent as much.
Welcome to
TohirT.
World.
My second observation, Ryan is being phased out of his own content. Yes, Genius observation, Tahir. He's getting old. Of course, he's getting slowly less interested in the video content and maybe more interested in his high school, teenage years and his personal life. And this is absolutely normal. This is always a little bit of a controversy topic when it comes to family content, because a lot of viewers are worried that the kids are forced to produce the content over and over again. But the Kaji family is demonstrating to us a very clean way of doing it. And they're leveraging a similar point that I've mentioned before about the animated characters, because you can see them now. The Sunlight Entertainment is producing the content for their YouTube channels that uses less and less of Ryan's presence. It leverages all the animated characters, it leverages the parents, it leverages the other adults throughout their studio. It also now is working on the Amazon Kids Plus video content that essentially replicates completely Ryan in the animated form, and I'm not even sure if he will be voicing him or they will decide to hire a voice actor for that specific series. I bet we'll see a lot less of Ryan across all the Sunlight Entertainment properties. They might explore something more teenage-oriented. They have a great partnership with the Nickelodeon. They have a lot of back pocket partnerships with the companies behind the Viacom, so they can potentially explore other shows that Ryan can host if he's interested. But if the guy just wants to go and explore his personal life and prepare for college and do all of those things that other kids of his age do, Sunlight Entertainment is looking good, because they will eventually have the slew of those animated characters, including the replicated version of Ryan himself, entertaining the kids all over the world. All of this is demonstrating to us potentially the first successful case where a major YouTube channel, instead of stopping to produce the content, retired the main host of the channel and slowly replaced them, in this case with the animated character who lives on and carries that future content and entertains the future generations of the viewers.
Welcome to
TohirT
World.
My final observation is how advanced the production behind all of this content by the Sunlight Entertainment is. Not from a technical perspective. It actually doesn't have to be, because the kids are primary audience. The advancement that I'm talking about is the fact that there are 30 people in the Houston, Texas studio for the Sunlight Entertainment working on all of this content and delivering hours upon hours of video entertainment every single week. The Kaji family was able to stand up the true media production company. I'm impressed with the fact that someone who was supposed to be or was partially working as an engineer and a former high school teacher essentially became media conglomerate owners through their hard work and dedication to that idea. And if they were able to do that, so can any creator who sees that evolving growth and a potential opportunity to expand into new areas in their own niche. And yes, the Kaji family did not do it alone. They have an amazing partner in the Pocket Watch who I will talk about in one of the future videos, because they're very interesting, and I actually realized that I discovered a completely new brand in the creator economy I never knew about before. Coming back to the creators who are seeing that opportunity to grow and evolve, well, there are a lot of professionals like myself who might not be amazing as the creators, but we know the business very well. We know how to stand up companies, how to operationalize the idea and turn any vision that the creator has into a true business. So I will talk a lot more about how to find those people and how to engage them in the future videos. But if you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. And as for the Kaji family, just watch and observe, because they are demonstrating to us a lot of evolution paths for the creators all over the world.
Welcome to
TohirT.
World.
From the introduction of the animated characters with the hidden voice actors, to phasing out your primary host, to now developing a major media brand and expanding into other medium formats, all of this is a major success and a major inspiration for the creators. We should be inspired by the amount of hard work and dedication the Kaji family demonstrated and the amount of success that they've seen, and probably spend less time counting money in their pockets. I know it's fun to learn how much your favorite individuals, popular personalities make, but I think it's a lot more interesting to learn how they achieved that success so that we could possibly replicate it.
Welcome to
TohirT.
World.
Have you heard about Kaji family before? Did you find those observations as interesting as I do? And who are other creators who completely changed the way they produce their content to assure the longevity of their channels and to make sure that it does not necessarily depend on them in the future? Share your thoughts, ideas, and the names of those channels in a section below. This is why the creator economy is fascinating. There's so many different ways by which you can manage your content, how you can assure that long duration and sustainability of your business, as well as just you can do things differently depending on your preference and your personal style. The Kaji family just represents one of the very few but very successful examples of how you set up both the current production as well as the future years as you slowly change up the things around your channel, around the videos, or even around the people who are in front of the camera. And if you're like myself and you're curious to learn more about the creators, more about different brands in the creator economy, there are plenty of these videos on my channel because I'm here every Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this video with some of your friends. Here are a few videos for you to enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!